Hey everybody, my name is AceFangirl, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc, Blind. Last time, as you can see from the background, we found our second body, of the game, not of this particular killing spree. Thank God. At least not yet. We found Chihiro's body in the girls' locker room that leads to the pool. Everyone found the body after that, and Toko kind of went nuts a little bit, which was weird. And Byakuya recruited us to be his sidekick, so I'm pumped about that in particular. So it's time to start investigating. I want to talk to my girl, though. Kyoko. How you doing? She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. A very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. Can we, like, grab her into our team, and then we can be awesome, and I can have all my favorites, like, together? She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. Alright, pointless. Oh, hi, I meant to examine the camera, not you, darling, but alright. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. Well, what are you doing? Are you just gonna stand there? I guess so. Let's look at the writing. Red bloodlust, the meaning behind it. The poster. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. I find it interesting they put that in the girls' locker room too. Okay, this is definitely the murder weapon. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell is actually the murder weapon?
That's right. I
don't imagine it could have been anything else. Nice! Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section. Rad. Alright, what else can we look at in here? Wait, sorry, good to see that again. Well, we can look at the body. Are we gonna zoom in? We're zooming in. I feel the life draining out of my own body. Look at that shadow in the background. That's pretty badass. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but...
What?
But we're still not sure how he did it. Is that what you wanted to say? I wonder about that. Okay, obviously we know how he did it. It's right here on the floor. Makoto, we just found it. Are you stupid? Use this locker room all the time. It's become the site of Chihiro's death. You can't say all the time. We've had it for like 2 days. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that's true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. Still.
Well.
I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger, that's true. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Has she really been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up because she was shy. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However...
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Cool. And now if Sakura's the killer, why would she tell us all that? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm tentatively ruling Sakura out. Tentatively. Alright, Mondo, what do you got to say? Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Yeah. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't that strong.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. You so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Alright, fine. Where do you want to go next, babe? Where are we going? So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Well, yeah, I just need to see if the gun, or, I mean, like... Do we have a record of entries? I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
I knew it! I knew he would show up! God, he's such a badass! Not Monokuma, Byakuya. You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door's unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. That's what I said. I said that like 2 episodes ago. Or something. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. I was gonna say, what if someone stole a card? Because that's what I was thinking. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the whole time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited, but it says nothing about theft. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Really? We're gonna go into that? Okay, fine. Ugh, God, I love it. I love semantics. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to snip out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
Oh, somebody could have stolen Sayaka's, but do we know where it is? So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self. Okay, bye.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. God, I love him. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Oh, is that where they were? Card reader has been added to the truth bullets section. Alright. So what I'm expecting us to find is the card readers. Or not the card readers, the e-handbooks of everyone else that has died. Oh, or Junko's. Junko's died too, that's right. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? So, I mean, I have to figure it out for myself. God, fine. I'm expecting it's gonna be over here, right? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? I knew it! I knew it. I told you. It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sakuya? Sayaka? Not Sakuya? God. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, And when I did, of course it's gonna be Sayaka's, right? Of course it is, because it's us. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. If you borrow it... Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. I mean, technically that goes with my theft point, but whatever. Oh, but they returned it, so I guess it's technically borrowed, whatever. In your handbook, it doesn't say anything about borrowing. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So great. We narrowed our suspect pool, and now it's back up again.
What?
Hold on a second.
Very
Wrong.
strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it Junko's? Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Oh, so it's Leon's. What? That makes no sense. And the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? Oh, maybe you can't use Blacken's?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. I would assume that you can't use a Blackened student's handbook because they've graduated and then died. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Baseballs. I have a list now. Baseballs. Oh, so maybe it just doesn't... The memory of it came flooding back. Hi, Leon. How you doing? That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey! Hey!
Making me angry!
What? I did nothing. What did I do?
Now I'm really angry!
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. Ha, I told you. Never mind. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproofed up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret! I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Okay. Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could this be? And he's not going to tell us. Bye. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Yes, he is definitely edgier than I am, Gumshoe, it's for sure. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullet section. Cool. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What? Dude, what do you mean by that? Hang on, wait, I want to check and see how many truth bullets we're gonna get. Oh, you can't, there's no, oh, okay. What do you mean? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Yeah, that's noble goal. Then you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. Tell me about that, darling. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before police can catch up to them. And what nickname did that? You're saying the exact same thing that you did before, darling. They say he's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You know what I bet? That's the person's secret. So they had to kill someone in order to hide it, so their secret wouldn't be revealed. You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. What? Tell me! What do you mean by that? Oh, what?
Don't make...
Oh, shoot. Sorry. Wait, there was something else there.
Don't make me repeat.
Basis. Okay. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Baby, you can take me anywhere. It doesn't have to be specifically related to the case. Evidence. Something like that really... I hate you too! Big trouble! Need your help!
I don't have time to play with
We're
you.
busy, leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you've gotta help me! What's wrong, darling? What is it?
Please.
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you've gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Ina? But it's an emergency! What is it? What's the emergency? An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. Do you have a crush on her? Suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Excuse me! Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorm, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Alright. I like how we just instantly travel to these places. It's kind of awesome. Alright, so do you have anything else to say, darling?
Such ignorance.
Whatever! You guys are too slow! You're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her. You know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Okay. Toko, darling. What is going on with you? Knock, knock. May as well give it a shot. The door swung open, slowly and silently. You okay? Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Maybe?
Won't allow it.
Why?
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago... I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Uh-oh. It doesn't make any sense, right? I think I'm starting to put two and two together. I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer, Genocide Jack, really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Byakuya, get your butt over here. Byakuya! She's got a crush on you. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean. Trust me, it's gonna work.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone! You're all so annoying! Bacula! Nice try.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry. I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. Yeah, I'm starting to form a theory. With that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Should we really leave her by herself? I'm not feeling super good about that. Not waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. Byakuya, wait! I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. It's gonna be the library. Yep, the library. Come on, let's go in. Isn't there another room in here? Hey, darling. What do you want me to look at? Is the evidence that proves this Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, I'm sorry. Whatever. Is this the door? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Okay, that's what I was looking for. Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Alright. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Alright, check out a lot of things. Which means, of course, that we are going to check everything. Because, what if they have coins? Alright, got a desk lamp. It's a desk lamp. Oh, is it?
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It's here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Yes. No, baby, I do not have a problem with your lamp, trust me. Okay, what's in this box? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Was that still there? I didn't check. Shelf is stuffed tight with files. I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Same. Let's not do that right now. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean like the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. Yeah, you're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. God, I love this man. I'm so glad we're spending more time with my darling. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Oh, wait. What did I miss? Oh, the shelf behind him. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. These things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? Darwin, I always understood the splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but... I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. We'll talk about that. Hold on a sec. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers, as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. That's hot. I mean, what? But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. Oh, why? I'm not scared of him. And what has always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. No joke, true crime novels, or like true crime accounts are my favorite. So, we're good. It's an excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talks, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. Please do, darling. I'm listening. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Interesting. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Sorry. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, it was suspended. Her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. Yes, I agree. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. That Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around amongst us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Oh, darling. Alright, do I just need to talk to him for that, or... Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file? Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. We can't... Wow, oh. Murder cases of Genocide Jack, top secret. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where the photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh man. Wow. With scissors, though. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Custom-made scissors. Ken Harada, Tetsuhiro Honda, Shoji Gaku, 23, Kano Issei, 14, Takashi Yoshida, 30, Komatsuna Taro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. Yumejima. But one thing had become became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left to the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page... I like this zoom out that we have to do every time. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killing to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. So that would work. Evidence suggests the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially just suffer from dissociative identity disorder. That was my theory. And who do we think has that? I'm strongly suspecting a certain ultimate author.
So in other words...
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one's way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Alright, we got the case file. That's good.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden, like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Bye! And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that in the next episode. I feel like this is a good stopping place. We've finished our half of the investigation with the man himself, Byakuya. And now we're gonna do a little bit of legwork on our own. We only have a little bit of time before the class trial, probably, so we better get moving. We'll do that next time. I'll see you then. Bye!